Bom dia, tudo bem? Hoje é sábado, 4 de outubro, and I don't know that you can make it out, but Jupiter is just hanging out and chilling right up there. It's bright to me, probably not on the video. Oh, Saturday. Okay, they've got something going on. They got a race setting up already. No surprise. There is always something going on here on the weekends. But greeted by another spectacular sunrise this morning. So we'll see what this activity is. I'm gonna do some laundry today. Otherwise, my last full day here, I leave tomorrow, sadly. But otherwise, I plan on spending most, if not all, of the afternoon at the beach. And then my biggest decision will be where I go for dinner. So we'll check back then. All right, let's say ciao. All right, it's like 20 till. Oh, there's my guy right there. It's like 20 to 9. Oh, tour bus, septic tank, truck, buggy. Oh, and they're fixing the light pole out there. It's beach time. This is the earliest. I think I've made it to the beach all week. It's going to be busy though. I definitely want to get my prime spot of table and chair. Low tide is like at 8:15. So knowing I'll be out there for 4 or 5 hours, I'm going to pick a table chair that's kind of furthest away from the water too, so I don't have to move later. But it should be a super busy day. I got lots of cash with me to try and buy some fun different things. I got to slap on some sunscreen and head to the beach. That's it. All right. Just about 9. Guy's off for an agua de coco for me. So my guy just ran off for a coconut water. I said no beer until 10. No beer until 10. I need to draw a hard line at no beer until 10. Or at least until 10. It's 9 o'clock. I can't even justify doing that on a regular basis. You can see it's bumping here already. Lots more vendors, lots more tables. There are 3, 4 deep today, which is kind of cool to see. Let's go take a look down here. This is like a totally different place on the weekend. Just a little different from Friday, eh? Take a look for a second. I'll show you. It's pretty crazy.
camarão, camarão, olha. E aí, olha natural. Boné, chapéu. Boné, chapéu.
All right, final day, kiss it goodbye. Até mais, Paradiso. Until next year. Man, what a great day. You know, surprisingly enough, because of all these trees here, I really didn't have that great of a view. I'm not complaining. I'm actually surprised the glass isn't reflective up there. You can see my chair, but I kind of thought the glass was reflective. I almost rented that right side, but I'm glad I rented the left. Saturdays are crazy. So the vendors were saying that like weekends are strictly like local stuff. Weekdays you typically expect like more tourists from out of state, out of country, things like that. I don't know why, but that's what he said. I'm gonna take his word for it. No reason not to believe it. So I'm gonna do some laundry, chill at my private pool. Oh, if I don't get killed crossing traffic here. And we'll check back probably just before dinner. All right, that's it. There's the hot dog guy taking up the spots. So many people on a Saturday in Jampa. The sky's pretty out there too. We'll peek at the moon. Hola, Lua. So I just ran down to grab my laundry, popped up, and was like, wow, what is all this? Something inspiração? I don't know what that is. 100, 1,000, I don't know. I will see when I go down there later. Your village? I don't know. Chairs set up. Looks like there's some, you know, I saw earlier they had like little flags and things set up down there. I don't know. Looks like a bunch of kids. Yeah, we'll see what it means. There's always something going on here on the weekend. But, you know, Jampa's fortunate. They have the beach real estate to do this kind of stuff. Not every beach really is blessed by this kind of real estate. Jampa is. Not everyone else can say that, though. Great day at the beach. We'll hit up Giramundo later for dinner. Got a couple hours before that happens. Gosh, I still recognize some of these people down here from much earlier in the day. The workers, too. These workers, man, they work all day, every day, man. There is just no let up for these guys. They just, the hustle, the grind, it is real. All right, we'll check back, I'd say. All right. They're probably still working over there. It looks like this event kind of dithered after dark here. It kind of kicked up during the day for whatever reason. I still don't know what it was. It seems to be a lot of kids, but kind of done now, whatever it was. Anyway, off to Giramundo. Say goodbye to Lady, Bruno, my friends there. All right, let's start the insanity. Gotta love the extremes here. Look at this. The drunk bus. Oh, churros. Probably should get some churros. Alright, and that's gonna about do it. Had a great dinner at Germundo. Said goodbye to Lady, said goodbye to Bruno, had some acai, had a couple churros as well. Got my laundry done, all cleaned up, great day at the beach, just a really great way to end it up. And so tomorrow starts the trek. My flight, I think, leaves at 12:25. I'll leave here about 10:30. Airport's only about 30 minutes away. And I've got a couple hour layover in, actually I got a couple hour layover in Guarulhos, and I've got a couple hour layover in Galeão in Rio at GIG before my flight leaves to Miami. Hopefully this one gets me there on time without major delays. We'll see. You never know. All right, but anyway, last night in Jampa. I don't know when I'll be back. I know I will be. I just don't know exactly when, with who, what time of year. I don't know, but I will be back. I will say though that weekends here for me are just too busy. It's almost too busy to be enjoyable. It's difficult to walk. It's difficult to get from point A to point B because people walk like drunk children here. There's no organization, and it's too bad because it's little things like that are the consequences that just are going to keep things plateaued. And yeah, anyway, weekends are too busy, and so I think I understand why maybe people would go visit Lucena or Jacumã or Pichibu on the weekend just to get out of here because the craziness, it's too much. It really is. You can't have too much of a good thing. Jampa definitely measured doses. For future reference, yeah, weekdays, no problem. I had the beach to myself practically during the weekdays. But today and tomorrow will be the same thing on a Sunday, just a madhouse. So future reference, you know, Jampa's great, really anytime, but I would prefer to stay here more during the week than the weekend. All right, well, next time we'll check back. It's probably tomorrow morning unless something really crazy happens, and we'll check back then. All right, até. Boa noite, Jampa. Até mais. Ciao. All right, my last excursion of my time here. Gonna swing by my favorite padaria and have some café de manhã por kilo. So you just kind of load up and then you pay by the weight of it. It's right around the corner. They do lunch and dinner. I've not tried lunch and dinner. I probably should have. There's always so many options I can just never take advantage of, but it's just right around the corner here. And again, they advertise being open at 6, which is why I'm going at 6:45, because they're not going to be ready for, they may be open, but they're not going to be ready for business by 6. Starting to sprinkle again. Welcome to Jampa. I'm gonna head back inside real quick. But anyway, great breakfast. You can see cafe, almoço, jantar. Good place. Friendly staff. Lines were long. They were staffed up, but stuff just takes so long to do. Anyway, I've got stuff. I pretty much am packed up already. I didn't really use the pool much. I've got some food. This will go in my laptop bag. I think actually I can get this in there as well too, and even be a little more efficient. The room, it was just disjointed. It really was. Obviously the huge gathering place, this is where you're supposed to be. But when the sun is shooting laser beams at you, it's just too uncomfortably hot. You know, the view was good. I probably would not come back just because it's not. I would rather have a balcony. You know, the pool I didn't use much. I would much rather have a bigger living space where I can turn on my TV and watch airport videos and just kind of relax in that too. So it's not conducive to like indoor social gathering or whatever. But you know, it wasn't bad. The host was good. Anyway, I've got lots to think about before I return next year. All right, that's it. Well, that's about it. It's about 10 to 10, right on schedule. I'm going to head down there, call an Uber. The only thing I need to do here, if lights are off, everything's off. Not that it matters because you pull that cord and things go off anyway. I just got to shut all these doors and things and left some snacks. Finish my guana. But yeah, it's been real and it's been fun. And you can't have too much of a good thing. Weekends are just busy. Not horribly busy, but just a little bit different. I just enjoy the weekdays a bit more. Little less craziness. But anyway, it's about that time. I'm gonna head downstairs, drop off my key card, and call it another year here in João Pessoa. It's always sad saying goodbye. Seja bem-vindo ao aeroporto de João Pessoa. Portal número 264. I'm way at the end of the terminal. If you want to watch planes land, this is one of the best places to be. Actually caught an Emirates A380 landing not too long ago. Sadly though, my flight is that Gol? Oh, that's Angola Airlines. How cool. They got a sweet livery. It's like an antelope on the back. The on-time performance, usually it runs like 10 to 20 minutes late, so I'm not too concerned. I have like 4 hours to get to gig, and it's only an hour flight, so I'm not too worried about it. But this is a really good place to land. You know, I really have become desensitized to the efficiency of GRU. Galeão gig it's kind of dingy, it's dirty, it's not easy to find your way around, there's too many levels. I really took Guarulhos for granted. I'm sorry, Guarulhos, I took you for granted. I never will again, I promise. The efficiency of Guarulhos really pales in comparison to any other airport I've tried or been to. Belo Horizonte gives it a run for its money. This is another good view over here. You can catch the other side of Terminal 3. International Terminal is behind me. I'm scouting to see if I can find a Gol flight, because that would probably be it. There's a couple coming in from Belo Horizonte, which could be my plane. I'm not really sure. This place was just packed earlier. I couldn't even walk around here. It's just empty now. All right, we'll go back to my gate and see what's going on.